they gon' love me for my ambition.
This is only gonna keep on going. The views keep going crazier and crazier. Hopefully, who knows? It might reach 1 million, God willing. With it might be a slower burn. But let's talk about the album. Utopia. A lot of people are saying that it's Travis Scott's worst album. Pitchfork literally reviewed it and left it with a 5.7. It's the lowest rating they've ever given a Travis Scott album. A lot of people are saying that this is his worst project. People are saying that it did not live up to their expectations. 5 years removed from Astroworld, and years after the Astroworld Festival tragedy, and in hiatus completely from Travis Scott. He's done features, he's been on people's albums, he's done guest appearances, but nothing himself, no music from himself, singles or music videos, until recently with K-pop for this album. Are people right or are people wrong? We're going to give our second thoughts, days removed right now from the Utopia reaction and also after it came out. Did you listen to it after, Marlon?
I have.
Or the weekend?
So, I have been listening to it again.
Driving and stuff or just
Yeah. I've been listening to it again, obviously after we recorded at work and driving around and shit.
Let me look at the track list.
So I can, remove the songs I don't fuck with and shit.
Okay.
So I'm, halfway through it right now. And how many tracks was it originally?
19 with K-pop, yeah.
So far, let me see. I've removed, I have to look at give me the names of the songs and shit.
Hyena.
So I removed Hyena. I don't like Hyena.
Thank God.
I fuck with Thank God.
Modern Jam.
Hate it.
My Eyes.
I have that.
God's Country.
It's doable.
Sirens.
I like it.
Meltdown.
Hardest one on the fucking album.
Fiend.
Hell no.
Del Resto, a.k.a. Echoes.
Yeah, I have that.
I Know.
Is a fucking banger.
Utopia Twins.
No.
Circus Maximus.
No.
Parasail.
No.
Schizo.
I'm on that one right now. I know that one. Remember that shit's 6 fucking minutes long.
Yeah, it's 4-1.
So I'm there right now. So I have Schizo, Lost Forever, Love, K-pop, Telekinesis, Until Further Notice to go through again to see if I fuck with them or not.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying they're bad songs. I'm just saying you're not gonna blast them. You know what I'm saying? For example, Parasail. Parasail is a perfect example.
Parasail, you can't really play it back.
Exactly, but it's a beautiful song.
It's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe on the beach.
It's very personal.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna be bumping that.
No, not at all. Saying? Not at all. And now it's projected that Travis Scott is gonna sell 250,000. They're saying copies for this album first week,
which isn't bad.
It isn't bad, but I think it's his lowest sales ever that he's ever done.
Well, let's be honest, it's not.
Because let me look up let's look up all his first week sales. Because this is early in his career. So Rodeo only sold 85,000. Rodeo, but that
makes sense.
That's his debut. That's his debut album. As early as his career.
I should
different time. But let's look up Birds. How much did Birds in the Trap sell? Wow, Birds in the Trap only sold 88. What the hell? That's insane to me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have Birds in the Trap in my thing. I don't remember what's even on that album.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me. The jump in his career is so huge, but those albums are so seminal online and social media and classic. People always talk about them.
I can't remember.
But they probably just aged well. So so this album's not his worst selling. Definitely not. But this album, we definitely know it sold half of the amount that it did from Astroworld. So Astroworld was over 500,000. This one is about half of that, 250,000. Now, we can say, blame the bundles, but bundles are included. There's a new rule that got reapplied now to Billboard where people can use bundles. And who's bundle king? Travis Scott.
Yeah.
I myself bought the Air Forces.
So did I.
And I added the LP.
I did not.
The vinyl for I think it was $5 more or something. I was like, I added $5 more. They get me with that. They're smart.
Yeah, they got you. Not me.
I was like, let me get the vinyl of the main cover vinyl. So, because people love vinyl now. I've been collecting a little bit here in the studio. So yeah, so I'm like, okay. And the shoes, they might be bricks to be honest, because I think they're still up. right? They might be still up, bro.
I think so.
God damn, but it's better. It's something.
Everything's a brick now.
Everything's a brick nowadays.
Everything's a brick.
But it's been amazing to see like this man with his rollout. I do think that there could have been a better rollout, but you know what happened? The Egypt shit fucked it up. I think the performance in Egypt, it was gonna be live streamed everywhere, so it was gonna be epic.
Yeah.
With the pyramids, that was gonna be insane. But what I'm hearing is from behind the scenes, I have allegedly maybe connections. I don't. Who knows? Maybe I do. That the shipping of the stage from where he was doing it, I think it was at Rollout or wherever it was at, was gonna go to the pyramids in Egypt. The shipping was very delayed. It was gonna take way too long, you know, and it was very strict, like air situations with inspections. So they decided to move it back, push the whole performance back because it wasn't gonna be perfect like
So
how Travis Scott wants
it's still gonna happen though.
It's still gonna happen. They're gonna announce a new date soon, but it's still gonna happen.
So I might bump that shit back up.
It might make it go more
That
attention.
shit live might go crazy.
Circus Maximus, the movie came out. You know, allegedly, I'm hearing again from allegedly sources. I don't know who these sources are. I don't know who got these sources allegedly. But Travis Scott last night with his friends and stuff, they rented out a theater to watch it, and they've been doing that. You know, like he went in New York to visit one of the theaters. I think at the premiere day with fans. He just walked in and he watched it with some fans that were already there planning to watch it. You saw that he had like a free shirt for everyone that went to watch it, like the first 50 people, I think, at every theater, like a free merch shirt. And the movie, from the clips I saw, seems pretty decent. Like, it just looks like a big music video, but cinematic. It's produced by A24. A24 does classic movies. Like, their production team is insane. He's also part of another movie that they're doing, or they did. It comes out, I think, later this year. That's more serious. This one seems more like almost like how when Kanye did the movie for watch me, Jesus is King, and I actually went to go see that with Deja at IMAX. That was pretty cool. So that's like an album movie, and with that, in my opinion, I think that's a pretty cool thing. But if you were to, let's say, put that on streaming right away, that could have helped, I feel like, the album as well, because this album feels like a movie. So maybe if we watch the movie, we're gonna appreciate it more. I genuinely feel that way. So if you put it like on Netflix or something, everyone was able to watch it, that would have been epic. Instead, he didn't, because he probably wanted the timing. Oh, we can drop the movie in theaters and then put the streaming thing with the live stream of the Egypt pyramid performance. But then that got canned, you know. But there seems to be something missing. I don't know. Maybe an interview. I feel like he needs something else right now.
I'll tell you this. He definitely shouldn't wait too long to drop visuals for the fucking songs.
Music videos,
you know what I'm saying?
Fast.
Especially for fucking Meltdown.
Yes, with Drake.
Especially for fucking Meltdown. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll even talk, because Mar gave his take, so I'm going to give mine real quick. In my opinion, the album still sits, I think I bumped it a bit down. I think the album is a 8 out of 10. After listening to it more, I think it's an 8 out of 10. I do think that is going to age really well. I think that the album, the more you listen to it, the better it kind of sounds. Easily. 100%. My favorite song right now is I Know.
I Know it's hard.
I Know. That shit's hard. I think it's a perfect song. A lot of people are saying that My Eyes is their favorite on Twitter.
That's
I'm not too big a fan of it. I gotta listen. I gotta sit with it more. But people are saying like it's a very personal. It's like going viral, like that song.
Yeah,
My Eyes.
I was talking to one of our subscribers, one of the supporters. She said that right now My Eyes is her favorite.
Really?
Yeah. At first my favorite was Thank God. That beat switch is just too fucking good, bro. That beat switch is too fucking good. But now I'm bumping I Know a lot.
I like I Know and Meltdown. Those are my two favorite ones.
Hell yeah, bro. Meltdown is too fucking hard, bro.
And I think Meltdown needs a video, like you said.
I feel like punching Kanye when I hear that shit.
And you know, for those who don't know, a lot of people, including myself, feels like Travis Scott's new album, Utopia, sounds like Yeezus by Kanye West. It sounds like the Yeezus Kanye West album.
There's way too much influence in
A lot of heavy Kanye West influence. So it makes me, you know, guilty of like being like, this is all right, but it's not Yeezus. Like, it can't be as good as Yeezus. But
you see, I'm good. I'm not a big Kanye fan.
People reminded me online that Travis Scott, for those who don't know, Travis Scott actually produced on Yeezus in 2012. He wrote and produced and helped Kanye with about 3 records on Yeezus, and it came out like in 2013.
And
there's
also
literally reference tracks of Travis Scott's voice instead of Kanye's.
And also, remember that post that you sent us, that like 2 of the tracks were Kanye tracks and were given to him.
Yes.
For example, God's Country. And
Good
what was
point.
the other one?
I'm gonna see it right now. They were actually literally on
Donda too.
on Donda, right? They were gonna be on Donda, and then I saw this tweet right here. So
Which makes sense because they sound like fucking Kanye tracks.
God's Country and Telekinesis were songs from the 2020 version of Donda.
Yeah.
But instead, they are now on the Travis Scott album. So, what was it? Songs that Travis did for Kanye, probably, to put on Donda. And he said, Kanye, can I have those? Let's put it on my album. And that's boom, boom, pow, pow. But we didn't hear Kanye on the whole album at all.
My confusion is like, you got Drake clearly throwing shots at him. So, like, is Travis cool with Kanye? He also has Kid Cudi on this. Kid Cudi ain't cool with Kanye. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's really going on?
Yeah, it's strange.
But, like, you know, he's throwing shots at Pusha T as well. And he's cool with Pusha T. So, like, what's really, you know what I'm saying? What's really going
And the
on?
Pharrell shit, too, is like,
Or
what
is
the
this
fuck?
shit on some Young Thug shit? Business is business.
And then some people were telling me behind the scenes, like, oh, no, he's talking about Kanye's chains, the Jesus chains, that he's melting that shit, those chains. But I don't really think so.
He hasn't bought that shit.
Yeah, and even if he did, I think it's obvious, like, when you say your boss's chains, people are going to think it's Pharrell, because Drake publicly, like, we know that you bought
Posted,
Pharrell's chains,
And
bro.
now he has fucking
Did a music video with
Tupac
them.
shit too.
Yeah, Tupac's chain, Tupac's ring, so, yeah, that's insane to me. Drake knows how to go viral. He knows how to get people's attention going, no matter what.
He's talking about Pusha, bro, because remember on that line, he's like, you're lucky that Vogue was suing because if not, I would have been in Paris with the Wassas. Remember?
People are saying that's Kodak now.
No, remember fucking Pusha T was doing the shit at fucking Paris, remember, for the fucking show?
That's what I thought, but now there's like a whole Twitter thread that went viral.
No, why
where
the
they're
fuck
saying
is
it's at Kodak because some of the Wassas, allegedly, the Wassas posted it, bro, on their Instagram, on the Wassas Instagram. So Pressa, allegedly, is one of the Wassas. You know Pressa? Remember? No, Novocaine Pressa.
Oh, wow, okay.
You know that go?
Yeah.
He's a decoloré and stuff. So Pressa is one of the Wassas, allegedly.
What the fuck's a Wassa?
A Wassa is like the the
This
woes.
is all allegedly, bro.
Allegedly, the England the England woes, the UK woes,
The England woes.
the woes out in England. So according to Twitter, there was an instance where Kodak got into like a fight with people, like at a fashion show, etc., out there in Paris, and it was with some of the Wassas. And supposedly, Drake and Kodak have had friction because what Kodak said after the 21 Savage album came out, he was like, Drake, like, why aren't you dropping? We have a whole album, or you said we were gonna do a whole album together. Like, why haven't you dropped that?
I don't think so.
And Kodak, the way Kodak talks, he's very raw. He's very like, it comes off unfiltered.
Kodak would have said something by now.
So they're saying that Drake probably was offended by this, and he sent some of the Wassas to jump Kodak
I don't think so.
in Paris.
I think
And then people are like, oh my God, Drake has so many street ties and no one's paying attention. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, would never think that.
I don't think that's enough for him to get into. No, I don't think so. It's Pusha T, bro, because he was out there in Paris opening for that fucking fashion show, remember?
That's what I'm thinking.
Come on, bro.
That's the only thing that would make sense.
Come on.
And
Let's be
then
honest.
this is a bar right here that a lot of people didn't catch by Drake. Listen to this. So the bar, when he says, I told her I got no cash, and she said she could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. Kuwait is a Arabic country.
Yes.
In another Arabic country, Iraq. She could wait on a rack on some Arabic shit. Bro, that's hard.
Yeah, it's hard, but who the fuck is what? Oh, you just want to point out how hard that shit was?
Yeah, because he's just saying it.
Okay,
Because like
okay.
a double entendre. Because he's like, I told her I got no cash. She said she could wait on a rack. Like, I'll wait on a rack. I'll send you a rack, like $1,000 on some Arabic shit. But they didn't get it. I'm like, what does it mean on some Arabic shit? But then on some Arabic shit is Kuwait, Iraq. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? And people were like, it went viral on on TikTok. Like, what the fuck? This is the best bar of the year. Like, what the fuck? But that goes to show you, Drake got the bars. Whenever he wants to rap, he could fucking rap.
Yeah.
So people, do not doubt him. Like, remember to not doubt him. And also, he was on Sirens at the end of Sirens.
Yeah, he was at the end of Cyrus.
Yeah, he was at the end of Sirens. So, man, Drake was, man, it's insane. The guy, he does not stop working. Comment down below, how do you guys feel about the Travis Scott album now? A couple days removed from the Travis Scott album being released, Utopia. Was it a letdown? Do you guys think that it's album of the year? I still think that Gunna has album of the year. I think it's Gunna, Travis Scott, and then everything else is up in limbo. You know, the Jack Harlow album was pretty good. I actually like the Destroy Lonely album a lot. That's like up there on my list.
Who's that?
Destroy Lonely, he's If Looks Could Kill, baby, I'm a fashion demon. Did y'all wake up? No stylist.
Okay. I know
He's
that.
Playboy Cardi's artist. Your arch nemesis.
I know that song, but
Playboy Cardi's artist.
now you know why I probably don't know him.
Because he sounds like Cardi and stuff. He's a part of that label, Opium. Playboy Cardi's the label, Opium. So it's Ken Carson, Homicide Gang, and Destroy Lonely. Destroy Lonely is the biggest one, though. Ken Carson's pretty huge, though, too. But, yeah, that's not... I don't want more than that.
I'm cut off.
He's going to blast the whole label. But, yeah, that's my take. Comment down below, how do you guys feel about it? Utopia reaction out. Go watch it, motherfuckers.
They gon' love me for my ambition.